Okay, once you start feeling that the nail is no longer tacky on the upper surface, you can start to press in your C-curve. The way we do that is by starting up around the cuticle, and we're rolling our fingers down the side of the barrel of the nail. What this is going to do is it's going to round out the nail, making the nails more slender in appearance, plus it's going to give us a better C-curve on the lower arch of the nail. Whenever you have that stronger C-curve there, you are going to have greater strength. When the nail is flat, it will tend to break and crack at the stress points much easier. By pinching in and putting in the stress or the C-curve, you will enhance your the overall strength and durability of that nail. Once we've done that, we can remove the form, and within just a few seconds here, we will be able to file that nail. Once we're ready to start filing the nail, I'm going to take my emery board, I'm going to place it on the side of the nail, and the first thing I'm going to do is start to file straight up the nail. Once again, I want to create a straight line from the side wall of my nail straight out. Coming in on the opposite side of the finger, doing the same thing, filing so that the nail gives us a nice continuous straight out from the sidewall. Now I also, because I've been using the form, I'm going to file my lower arch, and the way that I'm going to do that is look at the side of the nail. Where the nail comes out of the sidewall, I want to file straight back with my emery board. One of the things I always tell technicians to avoid is to just coming up and filing this way without looking what you're doing. That's one way to file a V into the nail, which will give you a weak spot. So by always looking at the side, filing from the outer edge up toward that side wall, it will ensure that your nail is coming straight out and not arching down or dropping off. Then I'm going to come in and file the shape of my free edge to the desired shape for my customer. In this case, I am going to be filing a square edge. Alright, once I have my free edge filed, I'll remove any fringe from the lower arch. Then I'm going to start refining the upper surface of the nail. So I'm going to start at the sidewall, working my way up to the cuticle area, working my way around the nail. Then I'm going to come on the opposite side and do the same thing. I'm going to blend that down. We don't want a ledge at the back of the nail. When the client's nail starts to grow out, that makes it very, very noticeable. So I'm going to just file that in. Then what I'm going to do is start filing my sides straight up and blending the sides to the top. The last part of the nail that I file is the actual upper arch itself. The reason being is that if you start filing the top surface first, as you're shaping the rest of the nail, you're going to remove much needed strength in the stress area. So the last part of the nail that you will file is the upper edge. And this is when we start blending it into your free edge so that you have a nice smooth transition. As your client's looking down her nails, we can get it nice and thin. Very natural looking shape. Once you're satisfied with the overall shape and structure of your nail, then we can come in with our buffer. I'm going to pick up my orange buffing block, and once again concentrating up around the cuticle area first. Once we've reached the shape with our emery board, I'm going to come in with my buffing block, and I'm going to mirror my movements with my file on my emery board, or on my buffing block. So So I'm going to start at the cuticle area, refining that and blending it into their natural nail. I don't want to have a ledge in the cuticle area. I'm going to start filing up from the sides. This will round out the sides, giving us a nice transition. And then lastly, filing down the center, blending to the free edge. Once I'm satisfied with the shape of that, I can come in with our Glossy Nails filing block, starting off with the dark side first. I'm going to come in, and this will bring our nails to a nice high shine naturally. Once that shine is established, you'll see how clear the product is. Making sure that I hit all edges of that nail, including the side walls and the free edge. Once I've done that with the dark green side, I'm going to switch to the white side. And lastly, the last thing I'm going to do is take a little bit of our cuticle oil, and I'm going to place that right at the cuticle line and work that into the cuticle. What this is going to do is it's going to neutralize any chemical that might be on the surface of the nail. For instance, if we did get any of our Primex on there or any of our equalizer, it will neutralize those. Also, if there's any monomer from our brush that touches the skin, it will help to neutralize that, as well as rehydrate the cuticle of the skin. Then I'm going to remove the excess oil, and I would finish this nail off with our top coat.